Has JJ Banda escaped or has he been abducted? Right? That's a big question. If you're a well-meaning Zambian, you are concerned about the issue of JJ Banda. Because if there's one example where the UPND government, through their minister, Jack Mwimbo of Home Affairs, they have failed us, is the issue of JJ Banda. The abduction that did not seem to bother them, but the moment a man was found by the family and taken to hospital, the entire government machinery moved in. And we saw how the abduction victim became the villain for a case from 2016. And we remember just when JJ Banda was found, there was all this information that JJ Banda was actually okay by the minister. He's okay, just minor. Yet the man who had minor kept staying at Minor Soko for a very long time. And when we saw that video of him moving from courtroom in Chipata to the car to take him back to prison, he did not look okay. So JJ Banda finally is taken to the hospital, and we hear that he may have to have his leg amputated. Of course, because you government, you can't be trusted. What can you tell people? No one trusts what you say. Wimbu, nobody believes in you or trusts you anymore, except, of course, zombified, brainwashed singers. They're the only ones who seem to be able to eat what you give them. Because the rest of us, we don't trust you. You have zero credibility, Wimbu. Like, I don't know how you even sleep with yourself, because I can't sleep knowing people don't respect my position because I have lost credibility. You came out and you do not care about the abduction of JJ Banda, even though he named presidential aides as being part of his abduction, and the national youth chairman for the UPND as being part of the deputy national youth chairman, the deputy the youth chairman of the UPND was mentioned in this abduction. But you haven't said anything. You're just quiet, Stefan. You're all just quiet because the abduction didn't seem to matter, which made a Zambian say, why? And this chick he said was not harmed, but he was harmed. So now you've taken him to Chipata Hospital. And we all thought, no, it's amputation, no minor procedure or surgery. We didn't even know what's happening. Then JJ is either abducted or escapes from the hospital, right? And now you're back, Bojack Mwimbo. You're back now with your pressers, right? You're back to say he has disappeared, he has escaped, Shanshani. Yeah, the police who were manning him, the Shani. You said there were 2 police officers and 3 prisons officers who were supposed to be manning JJ Banda. And you're saying, no, the wife asked for privacy. So I'm asking, if the wife asked for privacy from a detainee, did they go all the way downstairs? What happened? Give us the details, because you're the one who is telling us that the wife asked for privacy, because we want to understand. These trained police officers and prisons officers, trained people, were able to leave JJ Banda and go all the way downstairs. What happened? We need to know, right? We need to know. And then you said he escaped through the window. And at first you're like, okay, Ali would cut through the window, guys, fine. And you told us you broke the code of confidentiality. You told us that he has hernia and lied that we all knew. We didn't know. We didn't know he had an issue of hernia. You've never mentioned. You've only been telling us he's fit. You've been telling us he's okay. So this history of hernia, we don't know, Womimbu. You've never told us. But it seems you knew. Because you said, as you all know. No, we don't all know. And that's a disease you're not supposed to tell us. So you say he underwent a minor operation and was willing to say, he has to sit in salt water, which we didn't need to know. Because what we need to know is that, fine, they asked for privacy to take care of the medical condition. That's what you should have only said. Then you should have told us the police officers have told us that they moved and went downstairs, or they were just behind the door. We need to know. Then you said, no, they jumped through the window. I was like, what window is this that JJ Banda managed to escape through? And it's on the 2nd floor. A 2nd floor, and hospitals, the way they are. Hospitals, 22 hours, they are not that quiet, right? Someone saw a ladder, because you can't jump from there with a hand here. There must have been a ladder, maybe. We are asking these questions. And then we see the IG for the first time rushing to go to Chipara to go and see the crime scene. But when JJ Banda was abducted, you didn't rush. So what's your interest really by UPND? It's like your interest is not having JJ Banda back in society. That's your interest. And you're using the police to make sure that interest is attained, that he is not released into community, into society. But somehow, and you didn't want JJ to tell us what happened to him by using his own voice. So you kept him away. But, Mwabalesa, the image recordings of your ministers and PSS coercing a man to commit a crime, to say, I did not. Do you know that offering force, it's a crime to give the police false information? And you, the PSS and a minister, it seems you were trying to help him to change his statements. And that's illegality. But here we see you in Chipata all over the place. Again, seemingly trying to find him because you don't want him to be free in society. Now, has he escaped? Has he been abducted? I don't know. But what I can tell you, Tayali is all over the place saying he has escaped. I don't know where he gets his information. I don't have that information. For me, I'm thinking, has he escaped or has he been abducted by the police? But what I'm thinking is that maybe he has escaped. Because when I see the machinery that has moved in, yeah? The machinery and the how much the police are sharing and telling us. Kaya. But I'm a bit cold because I'm dealing with the UPND here. Because I'm abducted, guys. So there's two things. Has he been abducted? And then to confirm that no, bali musanga bamushuta bamwipaya or shan gatwishi. We are wondering, we're asking questions. And then the second one is, has he truly escaped? And how did he escape? How did he escape? Kapena anasanduka nyao. Yeah, people have been blaming Eastern Province chiefs that no, you're not helping your son. No, you're what? Kapena mfumu bana katala bana lema. We won't deal with the UPND using the law because they don't care about the law. So it is using a chemwambo. No vina nyao, guys, actually this. And I'm really hoping he has disappeared because I will not lie to you, but police, you have disappointed some of us. We don't trust you anymore. Even if I'm picked by the police, I'll be like, yeah. Here the UPND card is picking me. We have lost credibility in the police. Though we know, majority of the police service is not happy with what's happening. We know. Majority of the police service, but because of those few who are allowing themselves to be misused, it's a shame. And I would like to say, as Zambians, we do not want to lose respect for the police because we need them to keep this country in order, right? So we need to lose the UPND. The UPND must be voted out come 2026 or earlier. They must go. But start speaking Zambian. Can't you you're busy saying, no, Namakau, you're speaking for us. Okay, I'm happy that you acknowledge that I'm making an effort. I'm glad that you recognize me in places. But that also means by UPND recognize me. So it's a bit tricky for me. But I'm saying the way I'm speaking, you can also speak up. If we keep quiet, the UPND will perpetuate what they're doing. And it's our own brothers and sisters who are going to suffer. And sometimes, in the past, we will all get involved. No shali mwakabamo. So Zambians, don't be scared. The only thing to fear is fear. Do this. We can speak up. We can remove, and we shall remove the UPND. Come 2026, in the meantime, JJ, I hope you are safe.